I see a scale tower. I believe this is the only building in Samoa that we haven't been thrown out of.
I wonder what place it is.
Now, how would I know? I'm just one of the floating kidneys. I mean, one of the floating population, the same as you are. But we'll find out all about it. Now, be nonchalant. You know, act as though you didn't have any, I mean, as you have some sense. Now, here's where we go in.
Go ahead.
We should have brought a bag of peanuts for the doorman. Jojo.
Speak softly.
Oh, I see. It's a speakeasy. Come on, Joe. Let us in. We're regular fellas.
It is forbidden.
What do you mean, forbidden?
This is a temple of beauty and youth.
Well, that's us. I'm beauty. He's youth. Come on, Joe. Open up the door.
Men are not allowed within the temple. For here are gathered the maidens of Samoa, looking for mates.
Looking for mates. That's us. We're mates. I'm first mate. He's second mate. Let's do our stuff. How's that? Well, I don't blame him. I didn't care so much for that myself.
Well, it looks like we don't get in.
What, with all the maidens in Samoa looking for a mate and
Yeah.
we don't get in? We must get in.
You said it.
Let me concentrate.
Go ahead.
I have an idea.
What?
We'll play a game of guessing with Pocahontas and get in that way.
A great idea, George. Get him out here.
You know, we've come to the conclusion that you're a man to be trusted, and we'd like to have you referee a game of guessing.
Guess 'em.
Yeah, sure, guess 'em.
How does it play?
Well, you don't have to know how it's played. All you do is hold the money.
Certainly.
Money!
Yes, sir.
That sounds very interesting.
We'll get him.
He's fallen.
Here you are.
Well, what do you bet, George?
See what I got here.
What do you bet?
Can you imagine however that got in there?
What's that?
$5 bill. There's $2,000. That's my bet.
There is my 2,000.
Are you ready?
Okay, George.
Now, wait a minute.
Get ready now. Here it comes. Call.
You hit me on the left shoulder.
By gosh, you're right.
That's one for me.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a chance to get even. I'll double the bet.
Okay with me.
Here's mine.
There's mine, boss. Now get ready. I'm going to try and fool you this time.
I got to win this one, stranger.
Coming. Call.
You hit me on the left calf.
You win again.
There you are. I never fail to guess him.
Guess 'em? Why, it's a childish game.
Oh, you think so? I'd like to see you try and guess him, brother.
Well, I'll just take you up on that.
You want to bet?
Certainly will.
What do you got there?
3,000 Beanerinos.
3,000 Beanerinos.
That's what it is.
You should have those on a plate with some ketchup. 3,000 Beanerinos. Let's see, in American money, that's 12 cents.
Correct.
Take the bet.
I'll hold stakes.
Hold the stakes.
Give me the 3,000 Beanerinos.
Are you
Well,
ready?
what do I do now?
Just turn around. I'll explain everything. Put your hand over your face like I did, and stoop over. When I touch you gently, why, you're supposed to tell where I touch you and you win the bet. A little gangway, Steve.
Great God, Totito, is ready to listen to the cry of a maiden for a mate. Enter, maidens of Samoa, and let no man look upon you in the temple on penalty of death. Totito has spoken.
Oh, boy, women. Did you hear what he said? All those flappers are looking for a man. Telegraph my family. I won't be home for 9 years. Wow.
Oh, my operation. Yes, but did you hear what he said?
What?
If he caught any men hanging around here, he'd kill them.
He's only fooling. He's afraid of his job. We'll stick around and meet some of the gals. 'Cause that's our weakness now. Hey!
Oh.
Ah, Hotsy-Topsy. Say, pardon me, are you following us?
Oh, a man.
I hope that I'm a man.
You're a man?
Certainly a man.
Well, what's he?
Well, that's my valet. He looks like a hill, but he's a valley.
Oh, that hurt his tummy.
Oh, that's not his tummy. That's his chest slipped down a little is all. He's a good fellow, though. He'd give it a shirt right off his back. But who'd wear it? I wouldn't, and I'm sure you wouldn't.
Oh.
It's an oil burner.
I like you.
And I like you, too. Why, you're beautiful. You're wonderful. Why, when I look into those big eyes of yours, why don't you go away? Can't you see that I'm busy? When I look into those eyes...
If they find you here, they'll chop your heads off.
Maybe you better stick around a little anyway, Miss.
I'll see you later.
Let's go now.
Stop! Stand back! Where's your self-respect? Are you going to be a cad and a bounder? Just because the lady is alone and unprotected is no reason why you should follow her up those steps. No, you mustn't go up those steps.
Remember, death is the penalty.
Well, maybe you better go up at that. I'll wait here for you.
Not me.
Oh, boy.
Oh, girls! Bring them in. Please, my nerves, gentlemen. You dog! I told him to be careful of that pitchfork or he'd hurt somebody. Silence! What's the idea here? You idiot! Let's get organized, boys. Where are you? Here we are, right here, TV. Oh, there you are. Yes, sir. Bring on the beheading block. Say, can't we settle this thing out of court, Chief? What are you going to do, some magical trick?
You have disobeyed the royal command.
Oh, no.
You have been caught stealing into the sacred temple. The punishment for that is your head chopped off.
See you later, Chief.
Oh, who's going to chop whose head off?
Yes, who is? Why, that'll ruin you chopping your head off. Besides, Chief, you can't chop his head off. His head's very valuable. I know a doctor would give $50 cash for his head.
What for?
Just to knock it apart to see what keeps him alive.
Ah!
Oh, look at that niblick. You're not going to make any chip shots around my neck with that thing.
Oh, indeedy.
Say, Chief, you should have this thing padded. Why, that'll chafe your neck. Chiefy, your block never fit my block. This is 6 7/8. I always take a 7. See?
Ah!
Oh,
Eh?
Daddy, Daddy.
I only met her once, and she's calling me Daddy.
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought she was speaking to me. Pardon me.
Oh, Daddy. But cute dog.
Mama! Papa!
No!
Daddy, now I know what I want you to give me for Christmas. A pair of these dolls to
You
play with.
can't have them. I promised to chop their heads off.
Oh, break your promise and be good to your child.
Please, Daddy, I want them to play with.
The way we'll play will be nobody's business.
Promise you not litter up the house with them.
I promise.
Where are you going to keep them?
Toto, put them out in the kettle with Fido. Out in the ocean, Pacific Ocean, there is a tiny isle called Samoa. Fly, Samoa. Nobody worry, nobody hurry. They dance the care